Right, so tonight we put the car up in axle stands, as you can see. The focus of this was to have a little look on the rear arches, and more importantly, where they always like to rot, which is up in these sections here. Now, up here, you can find as a seam seal join behind the back seats, and where I put my finger up in here is literally where the seam seal is placed on top. And you also get this bit in here that likes to rot out as well. Now this side appears, from what I can see at the moment, to be okay this side. However, if we go around the other side, it'll be a nice little bit of evidence for you. This side, as I said, yep, notice that's up in the whole part I was going to do actually. Back to the metalwork. This side, however, as you can see, this side up here has gone quite nicely. Better be on the camera actually. And then this bit up in here is gone, so basically this side here is in the rear quarter panel, literally behind there, and the other bit is literally there. And if you look carefully up that hole, you can sort of see the actually no you can't, but up there is literally underneath the back seat, and it's when I put my finger in there to make that hole, I actually push for a bit of seam seal, and I can feel where the seam seal is still holding the rusted metal together. So yeah. Now the other bits that I found, when I had the front wheels off, I had a quick check over the brakes at the front. Now the fronts, discs and pads appear to be beautiful condition, so no problems with them at all. The back, however, this one is still beautiful, no noises, no nothing. The rear wheel bearings were done a few years ago, so says they're still in good condition, which is always a bonus. However, if we go over to this side, it ain't so good. Yeah, this side is, if you put the wheel on, it spins quite nicely, but with the hub drum on its own like this, it's a little bit sticky. I'm not entirely sure what it is causing that until I get the drum off. It could be anything like, it could be days down to a little bit of stickiness on the shoes, a little bit of surface rust build up on the inside of the drum maybe. It was obviously sat for a little while before coming over to this garage, so it's possible that a little bit of build up happened inside, but won't know until I take it all apart and have a look at it. So I mean, everything, all the brakes will be given a good strip down and clean down anyway, regardless whether they need doing or not. Just take it apart, give it a good clean up, put it all back together. Can never do any harm, so we'll soon find out what it is. So yeah, it gets a little bit sticky and then it suddenly frees off of it. So yeah, that's what we found so far. I could say it's the areas I found tonight have been a bit worrying, but to be honest, look at the structure of this car. It's all here. I've seen these cars where they've been so rotted away the front doors have fallen off them. I've seen them at the point where these push through underneath the back seat. So from what I'm seeing at the minute, as I've said before about this project, I always thought I'd take it off very prematurely, and maybe I could have enjoyed it more instead of sticking it in the garage to protect it and preserve it. Actually, as I dig deep at the moment, I'm finding that what would have been, 30 or 40 years ago, someone would have not found until the rear suspension pushed through, or it was found in the MOT and it was so excessive they decided to scrap it. By putting it in the garage when I did, expecting it to be a lot worse, I think held it back from becoming a hell of a lot worse than it could be. So yeah, I'm hoping, I think at the minute that it doesn't look too bad at all, and the general main structure of the car is in good solid condition. So there's a couple of rust straps up here. The bolts on the inner side of the boot, boot side inside the boot area, on this car both sides got a bit bubbly on the inside, and what that probably means is bit of salt and stuff's got between the bumper iron and the bodywork, and it just started to rust it through. So, and obviously the bumper iron's a lot thicker than the body is, so what's it do? It rots through the body. So yeah, all this up here is a typical rust trap, and from what I can see, at least at the moment, it's just mostly lots and lots of old mud. So yeah, that looks pretty damn good as well, considering. So yeah, we'll have a closer look at the other areas another day. I'm hoping to get the bumpers off, front and back, to have a look behind them, and especially the front one, because then I can take the front wings off and have a look behind at all the areas where all the seam sealer normally goes to seal the wings on, because that's often a nice rust hot spot, because obviously there's no way to flush things and wash it all out. So yeah, so far overall I'm really impressed, so it's not scaring me too much yet, so happy days. Right, we'll tune out for now and do a bit of a hub nut idea and zoom into that to exit the video, if it'll focus nicely. This way, shall we? There we go.